Many popular individuals that live to explore, like the extrovert in this world, of other extroverts which may often steals the spotlight as usual. On the other hand, many introverts or quiet individuals does usually stay silent, without you even noticing anything, or hearing any word that come out from their mouth, which will actually cause them to blend deeply in the background with their quiet personality type. However, underestimate them at your own risk. In this case, so many individuals have different incredible strength that they may possess, that you should think twice before you underestimate them. In other words, for example, other individuals possess a depth and strength that should never be overlooked. Here are 6 reasons why you should never mess with quiet people. Now let's begin. Number 1. Quiet individuals is the observant type that will be analytical around others they surrounded by. People who are quiet have extraordinary abilities to observe and analyze things. They frequently pick up on subtleties that others miss. Their extraordinary ability to read human behavior and their environment allows them to accurately infer intentions and motives. Their keen analytical abilities provide a nuanced comprehension of issues, whether negotiating social relations or professional settings. It is not advisable to underestimate their perceptiveness because they are highly skilled at spotting tiny clues. This could have unanticipated repercussions. Number 2. Quiet individuals will take the time to think deep about other things. Quiet individuals does usually stay one place and think deeply about other things that is bothering them or other issues. It can be anything. In fact, it almost feel like silent individuals are very self-reflective. The truth is that they are introspective, to be honest with you. Oftentimes silent individuals will take a large amount of time in order for them to reflect about everything that they are doing, which may include reflecting on their thoughts and even their feelings about other things in their inner world. That is more healthy to them in their decisions of thinking deeply. Whenever a quiet individual is thinking, then this means that their self-reflection or their introspection will foster a depth of understanding and empathy that can be powerful when harnessed. On the other hand, if you attempt to provoking them, then this will lead to the silent person might awaken a source of deep understanding and viewpoints that can catch others off guard. Number 3. They are adaptable under pressure that always constantly throws at them. In this case, yes, a quiet individual may not actually speak up immediately, even when others is pressuring them through tougher issues that is happening in their life. However, this may not be that quiet individuals lack down the ability to show assertiveness or resilience to others. No. In fact, a quiet person will always shows their calm attitude often belies on the quiet individual, showing their tenacious determination on unyielding perseverance and fortitude in the face of difficulty when they are forced under pressure from others. In other words, be sure to not underestimate the person's abilities whenever they are going through tons of pressure, because they may be the one that will handle the pressure over time, which can lead to surprising displays of strength and determination from the pressure they used to go through. Number 4. They are the ones that will carefully plan something that is bothering them, and then they will calculate it. A quiet person are the one that will work towards their goals quietly, without telling anyone about their secrets. In fact, they are the ones that will avoid speaking or reacting to other issues that is bothering them, which is why this makes them the strategic ones. Instead, quiet individuals will more likely to preferring to think before they speak or act. They will carefully calculate what they are doing. Alternatively, they are aware of the choices they choose to do that will help them in order to get the life that they truly want. Realistically, they may also weigh their options carefully, and they may also consider the potential consequences of their decisions when they are having issues while achieving their successful dreams. Whenever a quiet person is working towards always being ambitious toward their goals or dreams, then this means that this strategic approach means they are not ones to be trifled with lightly, which also leads to me saying this to you. Be very careful not to cross them the wrong way. The reason why, it is because crossing a quiet person actually trigger a meticulously planned response that catches you off guard, or may be intimidating to you depending on your character. Number 5. The sound of silence can be powerful. Not saying a single word to others can be a very powerful way to do other sign language of deep communication without telling the other individuals any word. On the other hand, a silent individual knows how to wield silence with finesse. They understand the power of measure or condition that keeps someone or something under control or within limits, without saying anything to anyone to the other person. Can also be a restraint. Only selecting being quiet as a speech of communication, which means saying less, will sometimes speak loud volumes within the quiet person action or secret sign language to others. However, if you are the one that ignoring their silentness whenever The silent person is not talking then. Doing this will actually lead to you underestimating their abilities to influence and impact situations without uttering a word to you or any other person, which can sometimes intimidate others depending on the character that you are. Number 6. Their reaction will be unpredictable if you try to provoke them. Other quiet individuals does not make their reactions predictable once it comes to reacting in a given situation. When being open-minded about the solution or solving the embarrassing problem that they do not even like to be in, what I am saying is, quiet people are not predictable in their reactions, which leads to them being a powerful opponent. Which is that quiet individuals may bottle up other issues externally, like their feelings, or their emotions. It can be any other issues that is bothering them which make them appear reserved on the surface. A quiet person, on the other hand, will respond to others in an unpredictable way that others may not even imagine. A quiet person can either respond to others in an unexpected, or it can be a forceful way, only if others try to push them way too far. Which leads to conclusion. If others is playing or giving the quiet person edgy jokes that they may not like or provoking them, as the other individual is crossing them the wrong way, then doing this can actually lead to encountering a side of them that you never ever anticipated, leaving you regretting the decision to provoke them. This is another reason why you should never make jokes or edgy jokes with anyone. If you in that category, then be very careful around others that do not understand the jokes that you are making, or around others that is taking things extremely personally, like an innocent quiet individual or a quiet introvert. Which is why quiet individuals are another unique personality type that is interesting and even powerful, as they are quiet. Whenever someone tries to underestimate them, whether it is crossing their quietness by saying edgy jokes that they do not like, or provoking them or things that is bothering them, then doing this will be a big mistake that can have unforeseen consequences that you may not like or can be cut off guard, which may cause the other person to think twice before doing that again, or can simply avoid ever doing this again. Instead of dismissing their quiet personality towards their character, it is extremely important to recognize and respect the depth, resilience, and power that lies within. After all, as the saying goes, still waters run deep.